top scorer of the Ghana Premier League, man of the match, Steven Ukwala as well, we can say. Coach, a big congratulations.
Thank you.
It was a very difficult game. I think the last 4 matches, apart from that disappointment which we'll come to, you are back on the way you want your team to be. Can you sum up the 90 minutes of this game?
Yeah, I think it was a close game as usual because games between Asante Kotoko and Hasselhoff, as we all know, normally doesn't follow any sort of form guide. And if you look at the background of these two teams this season, we've all not been actually doing well in terms of results. So, I mean, it was a moment for both teams to redeem themselves. And tactically, I think we look very compact defensively. We were always behind the ball or on the side of the ball. We kept gliding and shifting based on where the ball was. And then anytime we won the ball, we made sure that after playing 1 or 2 passes, we played the long ball behind the defense. And it was as a result of one of those tactical orientations that Steven got the first goal. And even we had one that hit the upright, but unfortunately nobody followed. And if you look at even the third goal, it was the same. So, but then Hasselhoff also came in. They were very, robust in the middle of the park. We knew their weapon was going to be in the middle of the park. So if you look at it, the game carefully, we made sure that Salifu, Tanga, those who could control and manage the game for Hasselhoff, we didn't allow them time and space on the ball. And I think that gave us some sort of triumph card to be able to look for those pocket spaces around them and then link up with Steven. So it was a good game. Hasselhoff also played very well, and I think we also played well.
Right. Before my colleagues come in, as a coach, one of the things you pride yourself in is limiting your opponents to scraps. If you look at the last 5 games, all the goals you've conceded were just lack of awareness, goalkeeping error. The Midiama penalty was players failing to be where they are supposed to be, and then Tuati with the mistake for the first goal, Chelsea with the second goal, the same thing. Today, you limited us to nothing. Do you have the personnel and the system that you feel fits the profile of players you have in the team now?
I think I would just want to say that they did well today. I don't want us to go into that. Yeah, but the question you ask is a psychosocial question, and the way I answer it can have serious effects on players and the future of the team. So let's leave it as it is. But for today's game, I think we had a personnel. We were able to map up a tactical approach that was able to contain Hasselhoff, and we got a victory. So kudos to the players. They did very well. If I look at the tactical orientations we did at training and the videos that we showed them, I think today they were spot on. But I'm not surprised because from Monday, everybody who was sick, everybody who was injured, miraculously everybody got well and everybody came to training to be selected for the game. So it told me that they were all ready for the game. So I think for today's game, we have all done well and we need to keep the spirit. We have 3 more games to go. We don't have to drop the bar. We have to either keep the bar at where it is or, if possible, increase the height of the bar.
Right. Questions for Doc? Okay, Asante, your name, media house, please.
Coach, my name is Asante. I'm with Otake FM. And from your attacking method position to the front, a lot of inexperience, even those who have had Premier League experiences, is either having his first or second season with the club. How are they managing the pressure of avoiding the drop? And how much experience have your players accumulated, the new boys, because they seem to be playing well these days?
I think the new boys, let me use the background approach. The new boys, I think we've been talking to them. We've been giving them the confidence, especially Peter, Bernard, and Co, the younger ones. Kotoko is a big team. The pressure is on the field and off the field. Everywhere the pressure is there. So we've been encouraging them to keep their focus. The errors will come, but they should know that they are amateur players. But then they should learn on the job at training and in games. And then
the results of this game could have put Kotoko in the same position as how well were they managing the cycle of the game?
Yeah, I think as I said earlier on, we spoke to them. We spoke to them about the implications of the outcome of the game, where it will take us to. I remember telling them that matches between Kotoko and Haas, I said it at a pre-match meeting. And then when we came to the dressing room, I told them that matches between Kotoko and Haas can make or make you. It can let you become famous or famous. It will keep your name on the lips of supporters, either for a good reason or for a bad reason. And that they should go out there, honor themselves, their friends, loved ones, and families. They should be the talking point on a positive way, not on a negative way. If you ask them, this is what I told them. And I asked them that apart from all the tactical orientation that we have done, the rest is up to them. Because even on the phone, I'm even calling you, you wouldn't hear. And exactly, players were in front of me. You call them, they don't hear. That is the nature of Kotoko and Haas games.
Coach, I'm Raphael from Ogum. My concern is your relationship with the supporters. There have been other games we were preaching that they should stop the hooting and chanting. Today, how will we assess the supporters and any message for them?
Yeah, I think I said it on the start time post-match interview. I was asked. They were so calm, so supportive, so encouraging today. Today, to me, maybe I didn't hear it. There were no occasions that I heard them ranting at the players anytime they made a mistake. They were calm, they were supporting them. And that's the sort of support that we need. You know, Kotoko is a big club, and the pressure at Kotoko is always huge. So when players make petty errors and you rant at them, you hoot at them, it puts some pressure on them. And today I didn't see it. So my message to them is that we are grateful. We are grateful for the way they behaved, and they should continue behaving that way. They should always support us. The game beside that, there are always lows and highs, good and the bad. When we are on the low moment, they should support us. When we are on the bad moment, tangent, they should support us. So I want to use this platform to thank all of them, from near and far, those who are here today, those on TV, everywhere. I want to use this opportunity to say we are grateful to them, and they should continue supporting us. And when they do this, the narratives will change.
Doc, Mukola may be carrying the headlines, but I think I don't want to use the word indispensable, but Morrison seems to have a surge in form. What have you done to bring that boy to almost the tune of his ability?
I think it's all about communication, engaging him. He's one player. I have a lot of humor with him at training, a lot of fun, a lot of jokes. We do it a lot. And he personally told me today, one-on-one, he sat in front of me and assured me that I should just think come on the touchline and the job will be done. I think probably we've been able to discover his natural position as a pivot one, as a defensive midfielder, because he's that player who is able to read in between the lines and is able to give those long balls behind the defense. So I think now we have been able to discover his real position, and it's up to him to keep his head up. The praises shouldn't let him drop his head, but he should keep it up and aim for higher levels in his chosen career. Congratulations to him.
Coach, my name is Eric Assi, ABN Ghana. Please, how will you assess Eric Zezet and Andrew's teammate? As you said, as a full, they are well on it. You said they are made for it. And today's game.
Yeah, I think defensively, Andrews did very well. He gave us a lot of cover and support in terms of when we didn't have the ball. He did very well. I think the only few moments that he was short of was moments where he had to join the attack so that the space between him and Zeze would be close, so that we look compact and expansive in offense. So to me, Andrews did very well. Zeze on the ball was also very good. Unfortunately, he had some few knocks, and that impeded his technical execution and tactical orientation on the field. So to me, these two players gave their best in the game.
Last question for Coach before we go to statement. Last one.
Coach, congrats. You have 3 matches at home, two matches at home against Coach Olympics. Both teams are struggling in the league. fans are expecting huge performance to display in today's game. Is it going to continue in your 2 matches at home, especially remaining?
Yeah, we just have to keep our focus, go back, reflect on what we did right and what made us to get the results. We need to make sure that the routines, the processes that we went through, technically and tactically, we have to reflect and look at what we did and then go back to it. Mentally too, I think, as I've said already, we don't have to drop our heads. We have to keep our heads up. If we are able to win this 3 games ahead of us, I think it will change our position on the league block. So that's what I'll say. The players will have to be focused, technical staff, the supporters, everybody will have to be focused. It's not, the league is not over. We have 3 more games and they need to support us to make sure that we earn a very respectable position on the league block.
Steve, can you please put on the microphone? Yes. That's right. First of all, congratulations on the brace.
Thank you.
How happy are you, to score? You scored in the first leg, and then today you got another brace. How happy are you? And, coming from the backdrop that before the game, you're one of the few players who were publicly, I want to use the word touting, right? You were very sure that you could win today. How happy are you as a player to have gotten the brace? And then
as a player, I feel so delighted to have scored against us. Scoring against us is a big plus for a player. So coming into this game, we are all focused. The coaches plus the players as well. We are all focused. We had a belief that we shall win this game. So we came in confidently knowing that we shall win.
All right, Stephen, you started the season, it wasn't too bright for you, but in the second half of the season, you've picked up your form. What was it that you yourself wasn't doing right, or your other colleagues weren't doing right on match days that couldn't allow you to find the tally as frequent in the first half of the season?
What I can say, we had a lot of new players, of which we have to coordinate, to communicate everything, to find how we can help each other. So at first we have to at least, it can't go well, but with the process then we picked up.
Alberto from New Mercury 91.5. Stephen, what is your future with Asante Kotoko? What's the way forward?
Steve, questions on the game, please. Questions on the game, please. Yes.
Steve, good afternoon or evening. At the point in time, we heard your voice that you want to win the ultimate top scorers award at the end of the season. Now you have Stephen Amankwana keenly contesting against you. You have 3 games to end. What is the motivation so that you'll be able to outmaster Amankwana so that you eventually win the ultimate goal? What is the effort you are putting in?
Basically, the effort I'm putting in, I'll just maintain it. Yeah, that's what.
Yes, last 2.
Yeah, okay. Makora, I'm aware that your contract comes to an end at the end of this season. Is the conversation on progressing well, or how has it been?
Questions on the game only, so contra situations, he can discuss that.
Impella has a goal against us. Navigators has goal. You are enjoying your moment. In 2 games, you have scored 4. Would you want to enjoy more Asante Kotoko moments?
Yeah, basically that's my ultimate goal as well. It's a plus for me if I score against us.
So you score against them next season too?
Exactly.
Thank you so much, Steve.